Earn your bachelor's degree at Sierra Nevada College. Spend 4 years in the Sierra on the shores of Lake Tahoe. Prepare yourself for a lifetime of opportunities. Come visit us and enroll today at sierranevada.edu.
The Tahoe Tonight Show. Super excited. Tonight we have the Tahoe Women's Community Fund in. We have Miss Wendy David, and we've got Kathy Haven as well. Let's talk about the Women's Community Fund. What is the purpose of the Women's Community Fund?
Well, it started 5 years ago, and the reason the Women's Fund started is we felt that there was an opportunity in our community. We have so many young women of all ages, and men that want to be philanthropists, and you know, this is a way for everybody to be a philanthropist. You don't have to go to a meeting, you don't have to be in a service club, you don't have to do a certain amount of work. You can buy a membership in the Women's Fund, and then every year what you have put in goes right back out to the community. And not only that, you're the decision maker. And Kathy will tell you more about that in our grants. But each member, when you get a membership, you also get a vote. And your vote helps choose the areas of need each year.
Okay.
And it also then chooses what grants we're going to give. And we have grown this so fast. We have about 212 members. We this year are giving away, is it $125,000 to our South Shore community. So I can't say enough about how awesome the Tahoe Women's Community Fund is. It obviously is something that our community really said, yes, this makes a big difference to us, and we've had such great support.
Absolutely. I was looking at the website. You have a lot of stuff going on the website. Tell me a little bit, Kathy, about, you're right in the middle of the grants process right now. Tell me about the grants process and how can somebody apply?
Okay, so the easiest way is to go to the website and click on the link. Grant applications will be accepted until March 13th at 5 o'clock. Any nonprofit on the South Shore or that is benefiting the South Shore can apply, so long as they didn't get a grant from us last year.
Gotcha.
Overall, after this year, we will have given away $303,000. A big portion of that, half of that roughly, is coming from Lisa Maloff, who matches everything we give.
Wow.
So we're giving 125 away because we raised half of that, and Lisa's supporting the other half.
And so is there any parameters around who can apply? Or?
So we do have areas of need to some extent. If you pull up the grant, there's a picture on the website. We're giving away a bunch of different grants. We're giving away an inspiration grant for $40,000. And there is no focus. So any nonprofit could apply if they have a really good idea, up to $40,000. After that, we're giving away 3 $15,000 grants under the category of poverty, housing, or basic needs. So a nonprofit would have to have a project fitting that category. Then we're giving away 2 $10,000 grants under the category of children and youth. And then we're giving away 4 $5,000 grants, 2 of them for mental health and wellness, and 2 for education and literacy.
Yeah, that mental health area is super important as well.
And our members voted on that, and that was the priority they gave it. Poverty and housing was first, children and youth, mental health and wellness, and education and literacy. And so that's how we determine, that's why the poverty gets the most, and we move it down.
And I'd like to mention that we have a process that if you've received a grant last year, then you're not eligible this year. And that's been great for us because it gives twice the number of nonprofits the ability to apply and possibly get a grant. Because many of our bigger nonprofits, they've got this down and they might apply every year. This way, you know, if you got a grant last year, you sit out this year.
I was on the grants committee for Vail Resorts and the Epic Promise, and people do. They just have it down. You know, they're like, oh, I better just keep doing the same thing.
We have a grants committee of some of our members, and they'll read the entire application and make sure everything's legit. But then, like she had said earlier, all 212 members will get summaries of each application, and they'll vote for which ones they prefer, and it's a true democracy. Though the cabinet does a lot of the work, all 212 members have an equal voice, which is pretty cool.
So where do we go to apply for this?
It's www.TahoeWomen'sCommunityFund.org.
Awesome.
The whole name out.
You heard it right here. Tahoe Women's Community Fund. Wendy and Kathy, you guys, thank you for coming in and telling our community about this. We'll be right back after these messages.